And this is a game all about racing horses and making bets and trying to have the most money at the end of the game. Like I said, this is the High Roller editions. There's going to be a bunch of deluxifications to the game. And I'm sure there'll also be a few new modules and expansions included as well. But something that I do want to say about this game is that this one is also going to be my own personal pick of the week. I'm picking 2 this week because this game is awesome, my other pick was awesome, and something that I think is really special about this game is that it's not that hard to explain or play, but this game gives you quite an experience. If you want to feel like you are at the horse races, this game delivers on its theme. I am really impressed with this game every time I play it, and I think it's a ton of fun. And the fact that it plays such a large player count really carves itself out for a very special spot in your collection. But like I said, the way that this game works is very simple, and this game is a bit of a real-time game because someone's just going to be rolling 2 dice repeatedly and then adding them together, and then whatever value that is, it's going to be moving the associated horse forward. The cool thing about this is that if you roll the same value consecutively, it actually gives that horse a bonus, but the bonus varies depending on which horse it is, because probabilistically the 7 is the most likely value to roll whenever you're rolling 2 die. But that one actually gives you no bonus for rolling that value repeatedly, whereas the more unlikely values will give you a significant bonus. So even though the 7 might be further ahead and making steady progress, you could end up rolling some other values twice in a row and getting huge boons up on that racetrack. And like I said, this is a real-time game because at any point during the race, players can bet on the different locations out on the betting board. You're essentially going to be betting on which horses you think are going to be coming in first, second, or third, but there are some other states that you can bet on as well. But something that's important to note about this board is that each location can only be occupied by one player's tokens, and each player is going to have 5 tokens that they'll be able to use each and every round, with each of them being valued from 1 to 5. This means that your most valuable value of 5, you're going to be wanting to be very certain of where you put that one, and you can actually get quite a lot of money from these bets, because if you're putting that 5 token on one of these larger multiples, that's going to be getting you a ton more points. But each of these locations can also have some negative consequences as well if you happen to guess incorrectly. So this creates a really fun dynamic where you do want to be very certain of where you put your tokens, but you don't want to wait too long, because if another player puts their token there first, then that space is off limits. And also, all the players have to get all their bets in before 3 horses cross this red line, and if you don't have tokens out at that point, then you're just not going to be able to make those bets. The entire game plays over 4 races, but between each race, players are going to be dealt 2 ability cards, and then you're going to be choosing one to keep for the following rounds. These can give you additional tokens or ways that you can side bet, and if you wanted to extend or shorten the game, I don't see any reason why you couldn't take some races away or add additional races to make it a bit longer. But I am personally really excited about this one, and if you're looking for a game that gets everyone yelling and screaming and rooting for their horses, just like a real day out at the races, this is definitely one that I want to check out, and I do recommend it. And of course, you can click that notify me button if you want to get notified once it launches.